My name is Imangi, and today I'm actually giving an overview of the problem which I'm going to solve. So, small business, I own a small business which is a tutoring company, and as a small business owner, I often struggle to find tutoring leads without spending heavily on marketing. This particular AI product proposes creating a Facebook web scraping AI agent that automatically searches for tutoring requests in specific town based Facebook groups. Given the locale in which I live, this use case is based on Facebook as a primary place where parents and educators look for tutoring opportunities. So why this is a good machine learning opportunity? First of all, like small business owner like me, with a limited budget, can't really afford expensive marketing options. I have spent for typical SEO and like the PPC campaigns in upwards of $700 a month. Many times the monthly revenue for business is like $3,000 a month, making this a big cost. And many times, though these expensive campaigns generally do not result into sizable leads, and hence the owners like me currently spends hours manually searching Facebook groups for tutoring requests, and this is insufficient, unreliable, and it's a very tedious and repetitive task. So why I do think that machine learning can help, because a Facebook scraping agent can automate the process of finding the leads, and this agent can generalize for other social media websites as well. So this would help me in automating the AI scan multiple Facebook groups and posts for tutor requests, saving time and widening my reach. Second, it will help me in prediction over the time. The machine learning AI agent will be able to detect trends in demands, for example, whether it's a seasonal spike, or is it during like say test prep season like SAT, ACT for example. And then this particular AI agent also provides personalization. It can learn from the user patterns and it can recommend leads that match my tutoring business's strength. And does someone care? Yes, a business owner like me definitely care for a crawling and a scraping tool, because the tools which are available in marketplace, they are like much more expensive. And then of course, as I said earlier, spending money on the marketing campaign is just out of the budget for a small business owner like me. Now moving on, what are like understanding the crisp DM business process for this is like the target user, as I said, is like the small business owners. And the problem statement is trying to find a tutoring lead via social media websites like Facebook. And why it matters, because it is helping business owner like me to save time without spending my time in like tedious repetitive task of going through each and every group. And the gap at this particular point in time, there are no automated cost effective solutions. Either I need to go via very expensive route of marketing campaign, or otherwise if I try to use any out of box agents, they necessarily do not serve the purpose. And what are my success metrics? So I'm starting with generating 5 qualified leads per day. Of course, output, I'm saving tons of time and tons of money. And business impact, almost 95, uh, I will be able to save, almost 95% if I charge barely like $40 a month compared to upwards of $700 I spent monthly. And what are the relevant factors? The relevant factors are, of course, school year timings, summer vacation periods, and grade level request. Moving on, how I plan to validate my solution. So as I said, the concept is pretty simple. A web scraper tool that lets users input Facebook groups URLs, and then automatically finds and tags tutoring requests as lead. And then machine learning automates the search, learn pattern over the time to predict high demand subjects, times, and location. And how do I want plan to validate? I would start with a basic scraping, improve my crawl quality by respecting websites rule, then add tagging for tutoring related post, and improve the model in stages for better accuracy and insights. uh, and then coming to the machine learning system design, I feel uh, for particular my use case, the cloud AI works best because of its scalability. I could go ahead with on-demand pay-per-use cloud platforms like Amazon or Google. Also, particularly for my use case, the entire data is always on the internet. Then, as I'm doing the on-demand cloud providers, I'm getting the cost efficiency. And then uh, because of all these reasons, the use case fits the cloud AI best. Edge AI and hybrid AI both do not suit that particular machine learning design does not suit my need, because Edge AI runs models locally on the user devices, but for me, the entire data is present in cloud. And then, of course, hybrid AI is like an unnecessary complexity because it combines both cloud and edge. And as I already said, I for my particular crawler, I do not need um, edge AI, so hybrid AI is out of question. And then what kinds of risks I can see in production? Of course, I could see all three kinds of risks, like training, serving skew in the case where I train my model based on for example, Facebook as a primary social media website, but then it is possible that Facebook may change its layout or structure, which may break my logic for crawling. Then latency, as this particular machine learning design is heavily uses generative AI. The all generative AI models can be complex, and they could respond slowly, so that could introduce latency. And of course, there is a possibility of introducing data drips as the tags um, uh, changes as the user behavior and the format can change. So these are the different risks I think would be there in the production. This concludes my presentation for web crawler AI bot, which I plan to make for the small business. Thank you.